Hi again. Now that you've successfully created and verified your BackaBuddy profile, now it's time to start your first campaign. If you have not yet created your profile, then be sure to check out our first video to guide you through that process. Let's get started. So once you're logged in, you can find Start Campaign on the top of the home page. If you are already logged in like I am, then you can click on the top right-hand corner, also known as the burger icon, the three horizontal lines, and then you can click Start Campaign from the drop-down. Your campaign name is your first impression when sharing your campaign on social media or through messaging platforms. So make sure that it counts. Make sure that it is under 5 words, informative, memorable, but also creative. Make sure to avoid those generic statements and go for something personal yet catchy. So next up, you need to choose the category of your campaign, which you can find in the drop-down menu. And then next up, we have the monetary target. So we recommend adding an extra 10% to your target to ensure that you're fully covered for the BackaBuddy admin fees and the donation processing costs. While 70% of donors generously do cover these fees, adding the extra amount gives you that peace of mind, knowing that you'll reach your goal without any surprises along the way. Now for writing your campaign story. So this is one of the most important parts of your campaign. And to guide you through the process, we've created a resource, 10 elements for writing a great BackaBuddy crowdfunding story. You'll find the link in the description of this YouTube video, and it'll help you to just craft a clear and engaging story focusing on these key points. So, firstly, introduce your beneficiary. Who are they? What's their name? What's their background? Where have they come from? And why do they need help? Then, what led you to crowdfunding? Share the defining moment or event that motivated you to start your campaign. Then your funding needs. Be very specific about what it is you are raising money for and how it will be used, and provide a cost breakdown if possible to make the need tangible. The impact of your campaign. Explain also how the donations will create a positive change in the beneficiary's life. Show donors the difference they'll be making by contributing. Call to action, encourage the people to donate and to share your campaign with their networks. Reiterate your gratitude and remind them of the impact that they can create. Then, one last thing, keep your message short, so 200 to 500 words, and keep it friendly with proper spacing for readability. Before sharing your campaign, make sure to edit for clarity and check for spelling and grammar errors. If possible, have someone proofread for feedback. So, if your campaign is a part of an existing event, then you have that option to select from the drop down menu. And if your campaign is time sensitive, then you also have the option to set the duration, but that is not required. Then over to the donor communication and the thank you message. So you'll have that opportunity to write a thank you message that'll automatically be sent out to every donor after they contribute to your campaign. This is your chance to say thank you and to explain what that donation means to you, and to encourage donors to share your campaign, and make sure that also it is personal and it's heartfelt so your donors feel appreciated but yet also inspired. Images and videos. So this is a very important part. An image speaks 1,000 words. You can upload up to 5 images that help tell your campaign story. So choose friendly yet relevant photos that give the donors a sense of who they are supporting. Make sure your images are high quality, and accepted formats are PNG and JPEG with a maximum size of 2 megabytes and a recommended resolution of 1200 by 800. People donate to people, so make sure that those visuals count. So, crowdfunding videos are a great way to bring your story to life. You can link your YouTube video, which will also be displayed on your campaign's public facing page, ahead of any images that you also upload. Studies show that campaigns with video tend to raise 4 times more funds because they create a more personal and emotive connection. Make sure not to make your videos too long, so anything from 20 seconds to 3 minutes for a video will be sufficient. To create a successful campaign, it is essential to connect with your potential donors through emotive storytelling and engaging visual content. If you need more advice on making a video, check out our guide on the 7 must-have elements for creating an effective BackaBuddy crowdfunding video, which is also linked in the description below. Then also remember to include your social media links so that your donors can also find you and find more information about your campaign. So include your links to your Facebook, Instagram, and wherever else you are online. Area of impact. So show donors where your campaign will have the greatest impact by adding your location, which is including the area where you live or where the campaign will make the most difference, will help donors also resonate with your story. To protect your privacy, avoid entering the exact address or of a private residence. Instead, provide the general areas. So, for example, your town or your suburb, or full addresses for the organizations or institutions where this information is publicly available. Donors often support campaigns in their local area, so including your location is very important. Now, where funds will be paid. So, raise more funds by encouraging trust. By achieving the blue tick status, donors will know that all funds raised for your campaign will be paid directly to the relevant organizations or professionals. So, for example, the educational institutions, hospitals, and suppliers, instead of a personal bank account, as this builds credibility and can lead to more donations. When setting this up, choose where your donations will be paid out. So you can choose either there directly to the relevant organization's professional or the institution, or directly into your personal or beneficiary bank account. BackaBuddy will then vet the banking details of any of the institutions before transferring the funds. Once you've completed all the necessary fields, it's time to review your campaign. So just remember to double and triple check through all the details to ensure that everything is accurate. When you are ready, then you can scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Save and Preview to review how your campaign will appear to the donors. So after you've made sure that everything is in order, everything looks good, then click the Launch button and your campaign is now live and ready to accept donations. And now for closing, if you have any questions during this process, please don't hesitate to click our support button for help. In the next video, we'll be taking a closer look on how to manage and promote your campaign effectively. Thank you for watching, and we're always here to support you every step of the way. Bye-bye now.